Hey everyone, it's Lexi. So I was requested a while ago to do the TMI book tag, so I thought I'd do it. It seems like a fun one to do. So without further ado, let's get started. Question 1. Which fictional character has the best style? I had to think, I don't know, this one's kind of tricky because I don't really pay attention to the fashion so much. I think Hermione probably has the best style because it's probably more realistic to what I would actually be wearing. So I think probably would enjoy that the most. Your book, girlfriend slash boyfriend slash fictional crush. I don't know if we have to answer all of these, but I think for fictional crush, it'll have to be Finnick from The Hunger Games. I am in love with him. I think it's probably the actor, Sam Claflin, what draws me towards that character, but Finnick, 100%. Question 3 is ever loved a character but then started hating them? I think Chaol from the Throne of Glass series comes to mind. I really loved him in the second book, like the first and second book. The third book we don't really get to see him that much. We do get to see him kind of struggle with like his loyalty to his friends and then his loyalty to his job. But then in Queen of Shadows, it's just like you really want to hit him. He drives me nuts. So you can tell which couple I ship in this series, but so the next question is biggest slash longest book on your shelf, and I think this is like the same book for everyone, and it is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I checked, it's well over 800 pages. It's actually close to 900, which is crazy. I remember flying through it though, so I don't think the size of the book kind of scared me while I was reading it. So for the heaviest book on my shelf, I would have to say it's this edition. It's Harry Potter Page to Screen, and it is so heavy. Like, it's awkward because it's huge, but it's like 500 pounds. Like, if you ever go to like a store and you see it, just lift it and it's like arm workout. Who needs to go to the gym? You can just lift this book. Do you have any book posters? No. Question 7 is, do you have any book themed jewelry? I think this kind of goes along the lines of it, but it is essentially the necklace that Hermione wears to the wedding in the Deathly Hallows, like in the movies. Like, this is like the one you can get. So it's just like this, and I really like it. I always get compliments when I wear it, but this is just only my favorite. But this is like the only like book themed jewelry that I own. But I think it's a really cute piece. I like the earrings, but I think I have a pair that are similar to those, but this will do. Book OTP. I don't think I have like a favorite book OTP. I think I'm more like movies and TV shows, but definitely my all-time favorite OTP is Booth and Brennan from Bones. Like, they're my favorite couple of like all time, and probably will be for the rest of my life. Favorite book series, obviously it would have to be Harry Potter, but I do love the Gallagher Girls series by Ali Carter. I loved that during high school, or when I was in middle school, and that was probably my favorite up until I started reading Harry Potter. Favorite book to movie soundtrack, I do like the Hunger Games, like sounds that you hear. I forget what they're called, but I like that stuff. I like kind of if you go on iTunes and you look at Primrose, I really like that one. But I also like the Harry Potter theme song. I have to say that as well. A book story you miss slash you wish would continue. I would say Harry Potter, but I've done that for like all of them. I think the Gallagher Girls series, but I like to go back to that one again, just because like I feel like it would be nice to see them continue when they're older, like adults. I think that would be interesting to read about. So favorite standalone book, I would have to say The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This was my favorite book of 2015, and it's a World War II historical fiction novel about two women who live in Nazi-occupied France. They're sisters, and just kind of their different perspectives of the war, and it was just heartbreaking novel, so good. I really wish they would make it into a movie because I would see it in a heartbeat. Since when have you started reading books? I think I've always grown up with reading books. My mom is an author, so I've kind of grown up with books, but I think I really got into reading when I was in high school. So I took the Pottermore quiz, and I'm a Gryffindor. I was really close. It showed me like the thing, and I was close to being Ravenclaw, which I would have been fine with too, but I'm a Gryffindor. So the next question is quality that you look for in a book. I'm not really sure what that means. Is it physical quality or like the actual writing quality? So for the next one, it's your favorite book quote, and for this one it's from Codename Verity, and if you have the book or if you've read the book you'll know where this is from, but I actually have it highlighted in here because I liked it so much. But it was, as you can see, like I have it starred and everything, and it is, "But a part of me lies buried in lace and roses on a riverbank in France. Part of me is broken off forever. A part of me will always be unflyably stuck in the climb." And I, favorite quote, definitely. Favorite author, probably would have to say J.K. Rowling. It's because I think she's really well rounded. Like I love the Harry Potter series, but I also love her like pseudonym Robert Galbraith. But Tess Gerritsen is a close second, I'll have to say. I love Tess Gerritsen. Your favorite book? As of currently, I think just because I got this book a few days ago, and it is The Beauty of Darkness by Barry E. Pearson, and this is the last book in the Remnant Chronicles, and I love it. Like this is such, I love, all the covers in these are good, but this one's definitely my favorite. It's so good, and I can't wait to start this one. I'll be reading it when this video goes up, so I'm super excited, and it's massive, which is always good. Action or romance? Action. So the next question is, where do you go when a sad moment happens? Probably the kitchen to eat something. How long do you need to finish a book? It depends. Like usually I finish a book within like a week. If it's more than a week, then yeah, either I have a lot going on, or I just haven't been in the mood for reading, or I don't really like the book that much, or I'm reading slump. So usually a week. How long is your mourning period? Maybe a few days. I don't mourn too much over books. Least favorite character? I have to say Kath from Fangirl. She was so annoying. I hated reading from her perspective, and I was just like, I really wanted to whack her on the head because she was just saying so many things that were just so stupid, and I was just like, turn on in a character. I think they have to be smart. Like if it's a guy, I like it when they're charming and they're smart and they have so much to bring to them. I also like it when they have like a little mystery to them as well. Turn off in a character, I really hate whiny characters or ones that repeatedly do stupid things over and over again. That drives me nuts. So like in Farah in like A Court of Thorns and Roses, like she drove me nuts, but she redeemed herself, thank goodness. Reason I joined BookTube, I love like watching BookTube videos, and I don't know, like a lot of people near me don't read a lot of books, so I can't talk about it. So like I like talking about books, and this seemed like a good platform where I could reach a lot of people. So name a scary book. I would have to say The Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. I read this a few months ago and it was creepy. It's basically about this town, or like this house where this woman was like savagely murdered and all this stuff, and like in the early 1900s, and then flash forward to present day. Another family is living there and the mother mysteriously disappears, and it kind of has like a supernatural like element thrown into it, and it was creepy. Like if you want something, this would be a good one to read during like October because it's just so creepy. Last book that made you cry, I think I would have to be like, I haven't actually cried reading a book in a while, and I read this back in January, and this was probably the most recent book that I've cried kind of reading. It was just so good. If you haven't read this yet, I highly recommend that you read it. It's a World War II historical fiction novel about two friends who, one's like a spy and the other one's kind of a plane driver, I guess you could say, and just the story of their friendship, and it's heartbreaking, and it was just so good. So I think most recently, the most recent book that I gave 5 stars to was Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, and I really kind of like, the first book was good, but this one was just blew me out of the water. It was so good. I like, so good. If you haven't read this series, because I've heard mixed reviews about it, but it's actually pretty good and I loved it. This book, I love Nikolai. He's like my favorite character in this. Any favorite book titles? I don't know if I have a favorite title. I don't know. So the last book that I read was The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. I don't have the book with me. It's in the car because I brought it with me to work and I finished it and I forgot it in there. But yeah, so like I'm almost like, I just finished that, so this one will be the one that I'm currently reading when I'm filming this, so it'll be a few weeks before but I'll probably be done when you watch this video. Last book adaptation that you watched, I think Me Before You was the most recent one. I really liked it actually. I liked the book, or the movie, better than the book, I will say. Also because Sam Claflin's in it. Book character you always wanted to talk to, I think Hermione, because I think we would get along so well. I think we're very similar in all our personalities and all that, so I think Hermione definitely. An author I've always wanted to talk to, obviously J.K. Rowling and Tess Gerritsen. I think those would be the two that I would die to see them. Like, they're my favorite book snack. I don't really eat. It's hard to eat when you read, so I think I always drink. That sounds bad, but it's always I drink tea. So tea. Book world you would want to live in. I think like being a Gallagher girl, going to that school because it's like a spy school. I think that would be so much fun. Like, that would be a dream come true. Book world you don't want to live in. Obviously The Hunger Games, like any dystopian or World War II novel, I think I'll have to say. Last time you smelled a book. Me and my sister went to this bookstore. You'll see like a little snippet of this soon, and they had really old books and you could like smell them. Like, I smelled it. I was like, this smells like our shed, but it smelled like the old books. Weird insult used in books. I don't think I have any. Favorite romance book? I don't think I've read a romance book actually, like now that I think about it. Yeah, don't have any. Do you write? I think obviously I write, but I don't. I have some book ideas, but I'm just lazy and haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Favorite magical item? I think Hermione's bag, where you can just like pull out everything, would be awesome, because as a grad student you carry around so much stuff, and this way it will be good for your back. You know, you don't have to lug around a huge backpack everywhere. Like, that would be ideal. Your Quidditch position? I think I would just be a fan because I'm lazy and I'd probably be the one falling off the broom every time. Song that you connect to the book. I don't know about you, but I always think of This Love by Taylor Swift reminds me of Catching Fire, just because like the water references, and just, I don't know, it sounds like it would be from The Hunger Games, like Catching Fire in particular. Favorite book related chat up line? I don't think I know any, and I haven't used any. I think favorite book fandom would have to be Harry Potter fandom, obviously. I think just because it's so big and there's like, it reaches so many corners of the globe. I think that's just so interesting. How many books do you own? I did a big purge, so I think maybe less than 200. I have like a lot of movies you can see and TV shows back there. Who do you tag? Anyone who wants to do this video, I would love to see it. Let me know in the comments below if you do it and I'll check it out. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what some of your responses to these questions were, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.